All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is just another in the news update, and we're going to start with this one first. This is dealing with the mayor, de Blasio, out of New York, right? It says de Blasio announces the Crown Royal passports will now be needed to unlock New York City. The key to the NYC unlocks indoor entertainment, indoor dining, indoor fitness. And you see the different things in these three categories. All right, let's name a few: arcades, bowling, stadiums, casinos, bars, nightclubs, grocery stores with indoor dining, coffee shops, and fitness classes. All right. So pretty much what you see is this is all the entertainment that people love to go do. Right. And remember, these are the same people that were just locked down about a year ago. Just in the house, watching Netflix, eating. Right? And now that they have been released to be outside, what? They are doing all these things, but even more. Right? Now they get the chance to travel, go visit loved ones, go party, go do whatever they feel like they need to do or want to do. Right? To now being back to put in a position of put your mask on, regardless if you took the juice or not. Surges uprising, dealing with this new Delta, okay? The surge of this Delta. And as cases continue to rise, you're very well may be back on lockdown very soon, depending on what city you are in. The quicker, the sooner, depending on what city you are in, like I said. Right? But they're putting the people in a position of, this is what we need you to do, okay? In order to continue to run around, all right, and have some so-called sort of freedom, we need you to take this juice. Take this juice and you'll be fine, right? And see, we in the know, we have to make sure, we have to continue to have that mindset of unplugging from this world. Because we are the ones who what? Are the main opposers against the serpent juice. So what does that mean for us? Well, we won't be able to go, out to have dinner. We won't be able to go have a drink and play pool. We won't be able to go to our local gym. Getting to the point where we're not going to be able to go to our local grocery stores. You see? So what is E doing? E is putting that squeeze. E is forcing people and pushing them into that corner to say, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe, I want to work out today. I want to live life normally. I want to be out in society. I want to take my kids to the local amusement park. I don't want to keep them in the house. I don't want to be smothered, so to speak, right? So let me do what needs to be done. Let me take this juice. Because our people don't have that stance. They don't have that sacrifice to do what needs to be done for their belief. Let's get the book of Micah. Chapter 2, verse 10. All right, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And what our people need to understand is we are yet this day in our captivity. Even though E gives us these different things that you can do, guess what, Jake? This is still not your rest, right? You are in hell. So what does it say? Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. See, this place was built off of corruption. This place promotes nothing but corruption. And what does it want? And what do he want you to do? He wants you to continue to corrupt yourself. He wants you to continue to corrupt yourself to live. And being a part of this system, to continue to be a part of this system, you have to do what? You have to disregard Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You have to disregard the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets, whom are giving you the right message, who giving you the warning from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua of what to do. Your spiritual guides, right? And I'm saying this to say because we know that this serpent juice that he's pushing upon our people is going to leading to the MOTB, is leading to the charagma, which you're told in the scriptures of not to take. But how he is setting this thing up, he's setting it up where he's putting that squeeze on you, he's putting that force and putting your back against the wall, whereas you're going to have to make a decision of whom you're going to serve. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai or this devil. This is the position he's about to put you in. Or this is the position that our people that we're about to go through. Are you going to trust in the Heavenly Father, whose true name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shai? Are you going to trust, or is that whom you're going to put your trust in? Or are you going to put your trust in the devil, the serpent? The book of Micah chapter 2 verse 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. And if you take the MOTB, you're going to get a heavy judgment. You're going to get what? The judgment of destruction. Even following the ways of E is what? A way that's going to get you a sore destruction. Let's get... Before we get the book of Revelation, let's get this. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Well, I've been bringing this out a lot recently, but hey, it's at the point. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves, you see? And you're not hiding yourself in the secret place of the Most High. You're hiding yourself behind what? Or under what? Falsehood. You're hiding yourself even behind what? Lies. A mask of lies. A ball of confusion. This is why the scriptures talk about when you trust in Pharaoh, that this is going to be your shame. But guess what? You made a covenant with death. Right? Because this is all Esau brings. Is death. All right? The book of Revelation chapter 6 verse 4. Yeah, it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And this is talking about Esau Edom. All right? But what do? He takes peace from the earth. He is a destroyer. Okay? Now we could jump to the book of and I got two more articles to bring out. Revelation chapter 14 verse, because this is the judgment if you take the charagma. Which we know that this is what all this is leading up to. Okay? which the charagma is the MOTB, all right? The chip, the microchip, all right? You've been following us long enough, you should know what we speaking of. But now it has came to the point of time where we gotta speak in, code. We gotta speak in mysteries for our videos to stay up. All right. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." And see, this is what E wants you to do. E wants you to worship him, his system. Okay? And what's coming within, the worshiping of his system is what? Of you taking the charagma. Right? So it said, if any man worship the beast and his image, and a lot of y'all gonna get caught out there because you love worshiping the image, right? And receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand. A lot of you people are caught up in that web of that image. All right? His philosophies is part of what? The image. How we're seeing this image speak. This is the revival of the old Roman Empire. All right? And the same things that was being done back then are being done now. On a greater scale of more wickedness, I should say. Right? So it says, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark on his forehead or on his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So the point being is, look, this is the sore judgment that's going to come upon you if you do take this charagma. All right? But see, it's showing you, when people, how people are willingly bowing down, okay? It's already showing us that you're with the image of the beast, okay? You worship the beast in his image. You worship his ways, the things that he has set forth. All right? This is the cup of madness and confusion that he poured out onto you. His drink of his cup of fornication. And this is what he's setting you up for, Jake. But Jake don't see it. Right? So you can read this article on your own. Another one, this is from WND.com, says Los Angeles require serpent juice to buy groceries. And see, this is what they're pushing. I chatted with a brother out that way, and he said, "What? That's what they're pushing for, to now require you to have the serpent juice just to buy groceries." See, this is all being set up leading to the chip. Okay, because we know without having that charagma that you're not going to be able to what? Buy or sell. Save he that had the charagma. You see? See how this thing is getting set up? See, he got this thing, how he's having it planned out is, going in the direction he wants it to go. But at the end of the day, right, in the fullness of his sufficiency, let's go get that real fast. In the fullness of his sufficiency, let's get the book of Job, chapter 20. Let's check this out. Yep, book of Job, chapter 20, verse 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay, so as he's in the midst, as he thinks that he is going to fulfill this new NWO, right? No, the Lord is going to set up a standard against this devil. Standards already going to be, it's going to be set. He think he going to be able to get this off, right? He trying to stretch his hand up over the goal line, and what happens? The ball gets punched out. Picked up at the 1 yard line and took back for a TD. 99 yards. Fumble, right? 99 yards, fumble return. You see? Last play of the game, too. Right? But the point in the fullness of its efficiency, right? He think everything gonna be going good. That's why it says while he's eating. You know? Everything gonna be going good. Everything gonna be going smooth. As he thinks. But that standard's gonna be lifted up. That right arm. That right arm gonna come down. Hook. Yahushua. The demand for the Crown Royal, including various governmental and corporate requirements for the jabs, finally may be getting out of hand. This is what people are saying. John Perry says now the Epoch Times is reporting a plan in Los Angeles to require serpent juice proof in order to go into restaurants, gyms, entertainment venues, and retail stores, including grocery stores. The report said that they will be more restrictive that New York City's plan to require that proof in restaurants and such because it excludes retail stores. All right, so they're trying to set the stage of, look, these things that you like to do, these things that you need to do will now require you to have that juice. Okay? So this is where we're at. This is where we're coming to. And if you're not ready to unplug, you better get ready. Because if you don't plan on taking that juice, well, he's going to try to make your life a living hell. Right? With the extra sauce of with Jake doing it too. Because you know how Jake going to be. You would be the one that you didn't get the juice. Why you don't want to get the juice? You can't come around us because you didn't get the juice. You know what? Let's tell on him because he didn't get the juice. Or tell on her because they didn't get the juice. You see? I'm kind of all over the place. But it's all right, though. But see, this is what we're coming to. This is what we're coming to. And this is before, like I said, this is the Trojan horse. This is before the actual Karagma hits. You see? And they going all out to do this. Doing these different test runs and, things of that sort. So, let's see what else we got. This is one from Reuters.com. It says French retailers puzzle over how to keep non-Jed shoppers from stores. Right? See this division. It's a division going out between the serpent takers and the unserpent juice takers. All right. So we see that push. Let's read a little bit here. French retailers were puzzled on Tuesday over how a new government proposal requiring them to block people not jabbed against the Crown Royal from shopping malls could possibly work out in practice. Let's read this section here. It says, in a bid to slow down the spread of the virus, Macron said a health pass will be required from July 21st to enter places of leisure and culture that from early August it would be required in bars, restaurants, shopping malls, hospitals, as well as airplanes and long-distance trains and buses. So, look, see? Because, look, it went from leisure to what? Now messing with your necessities. If you don't have a car and you get on the train or you get on the bus, then guess what? If that's your means to get to work, then that line is cut off. right? If you're a travel agent and you got to keep going plane here and there, that line is cut off. So it's jumping from leisure to what? Necessity wise. And this is why you see grocery stores and things of that sort all, starting the pushback of the mandates and the proof, yada, yada, yada. All right. Let's read here a little bit. The government did not want to make the serpent juice mandatory for all and puts the onus on private companies. Retail Federation FCD Chief Jaquez Corsael said on CNN News TV. He said it was hard to imagine how anyone could stop a customer who needed to buy food or medicines. He added the industry has a lot of young staff, many of whom are not unjabbed, and that given that it takes about 1.5 months to get 2 doses, it was not feasible to get everyone ready to be by early August. We hope the law to be voted on will make clear that public authorities will be in charge of controlling access because we cannot do this to ourselves. And just a point, what you see is, hey, look, he doesn't care. He doesn't care how hard it may be. He wants his new world order to be done, and he's going to do it by any means. Hence, draconian. I was in church and I wasn't a part of it. That's the beloved Elder Malcolm. But hence, draconian laws is going to be enforced for people who don't take, or for the people who resist. All right, so that's just, so quick in the news, speaking to the spirit. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. Actually, I want to go to this as well, show y'all something, right? A lot of people don't deal with this. Type in GMS, the image of the beast. Get some beautiful edification out of that, all right? And this is what you see as the brother got it. Give you some more broader aspect, right? Image of the beast, right? Because it goes into what? His philosophies, his democracy, his religion, his idolatry, homosexuality, lies, adultery, and the list goes on, okay? And this is how you see the image of the beast speaking, all right? So here go the 2 done by the one by the beloved brother Elder Yashawamba, and I forget the other brother that did this beautiful video as well at the bottom. So to give some more understanding of dealing with the image of the beast, all right? Because we know the beast is what? Babylon the Great, the NATO, the EU, all right? The system, okay? And the image is the things that are part of the system. And a karama is something that they want physically implanted in your skin to show that you worship, this to show that you're down and show that you worship this beast, this system. All right. So, no, these is it right here. So, hey, Lord will humble us at a fast. Next time I want to say, shalom.